And welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. As you can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be recreating a Selena Gomez inspired look. I think it's just super pretty. It's great for like special occasions or like a first date or honestly like anything because it's like super wearable eye but like a nude lip. I don't want to talk too much, so let's just jump right on into the video. Okay, so I already put my foundation on. I used the Maybelline Matte and Poreless normal to oily foundation in the shade 222 True Beige. This shade is like a smidge bit dark, I feel like, but it will do. We're gonna lighten it up with a concealer anyway, so it's totally fine. So for concealer, I'm gonna keep going with Maybelline, and I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light. I really love this one. It's my favorite from the drugstore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this underneath the eye just to brighten up that area and conceal any dark circles. And I'm just going to put some on the center of the face just to, again, brighten that area up. And I'm going to go in with my Eco Tools sponge and just blend that out. And then next I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Powder. This is great just to set the entire face. So I'm going to take this and just a fluffy brush and set it. I also find that it adds a little bit extra coverage, so if you feel like you need a little bit more just to touch up throughout the day, this is a great product just to like keep on hand. Okay, next I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows with my MAC eyeshadow in the shade Mystery. It's the only product that I'm using that isn't drugstore, but it's just kind of like my go-to. Selena has like a very natural looking brow, so I'm not going to do anything too crazy, so I'm going to use a shadow. So I'm going to do that off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the brows are done, so next I'm going to move on to our eyes. So for the eyes, Selena has like a really pretty, just like subtle smoky look going. Like it's nothing too crazy. It looks like her liner is kind of like smoked out with eyeshadow. It's like still very subtle and wearable though, so I think it's really pretty, and I found the perfect palette for it, and it's from Milani. It's their Everyday Eyes eyeshadow collection in the shade Must Have Naturals. So I'm first going to go in with this transition shade right here, and I'm just going to place this into the crease of the eye. I'm next going to take the darkest matte shade at the end right there, and I'm going to place this on the outer half of the eye. I'm next going to take like the shimmery shade right there in the middle. Just make sure you tap it off. This one does have like a ton of fallout, and I'm going to place this one just on the inner lid of the eye, just for like that little bit of shimmer. So pretty. I'm not going to bring it all the way out. I'm going to kind of stop like 3/4 of the way. I'm next going to take the like really pretty ivory white color, and I'm going to use this to highlight my inner corners. Such a beautiful shade. I'm also just going to highlight right underneath that brow bone area. Then next I'm going to take a smudger brush, and I'm going to go into the matte black color. This matte black is amazing. It's actually like my favorite that I have in my entire collection. So I'm just going to use this to smoke out the lash line a little bit. And I'm just going to go back and clean up underneath the eye in case there was like any fallout. And Selena did seem to have like a black liner on the lower waterline, so I'm going to take the Rimmel Scandal Eyes black liner. This is a really good one. I find that it stays on for a long period of time, so I'm going to just put this on the lower waterline. And then lastly for the eyes, I'm just going to put on a couple coats of mascara. I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Voluminous Mascara, and this is a really great option if you're someone who doesn't like false lashes like me. So I'm just going to put a couple of coats of this on and I'll be right back. Okay, so moving on to the rest of the face, I'm first going to bronze my skin, and I'm going to use the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Glow. This is a really beautiful bronzer just for like a nice subtle glow to the skin. Okay, next for blush, I'm going to take the Essence Satin Touch Blush in Satin Love. This is again like just a really pretty blush for this look. Just feel like it's really going to complement the look on the eyes. So I'm going to pick up with the same brush and just apply this to the apples of the cheeks. I'm going to apply a little bit more than I normally would just because I find Selena tends to like go a little overboard with the blush. And it looks great, so let's try it. And then we obviously need to highlight, so I'm going to take the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is such a beautiful highlight because it just looks so natural, but it still is very like pretty and intense in a way. So I'm going to take this on my Morphe R31 brush, and I'm just going to pick that up and just put that right at the top of the cheekbone, and then just kind of put it like slightly over the brows. And I'm also going to bring that down my nose, center of the forehead, Cupid's bow, and the chin. And little tip, if you plan on going out at night and you're showing off your collarbones, I like to bring it down there as well, just to kind of like radiate that light. So just on the collarbones and also on the tips of the shoulders. Okay, then lastly for the lips, I'm going to be taking the Essence lip liner in the Nude. This is such a beautiful nude lip liner. Selena has a really pretty nude lip in this look. And because Selena has more of like a rounded type of lip, I'm going to try and recreate that. And then for lipstick, I'm going to take this Essence lipstick in Porcelain Doll. It's just like a really pretty nude color. And I'm just going to put that right on top. I love these Essence lipsticks because they're super hydrating and moisturizing, so they don't like completely suck up the life in your lips. Lastly, I'm just going to coat that with some lip gloss with some glitter in it, because why not? This is like a red carpet look. I'm just going to put some on the center of the lip just to make them look super big and juicy. And just looking at the picture, I feel like it's a little more smoky in the picture, so I'm just going to put this on the lower lash line, just in like that outer corner. So that's the end of this look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. Let me know down below any future celebrity looks you'd like to see me recreate. But I really like this look. I just think it's super pretty for like going out at night or like a first date or like a special occasion. Like I feel like you can wear this look for many things, and it goes with so many different outfits just because it's a very neutral look.